What I am showing you is a game called Dusty's All-Star Softball. And these are passwords that have glitch characters or female characters. You know, like we type in 1990 a bunch of times and end up with an M. Or if you put a Y, a V, and places that N right, that 9 right there, you know, you get to play as Debbie, no matter which code you use on that. There are all kinds of weird passwords. There are, I don't know, probably hundreds of them that most people never, seen or heard of. And so that one's kind of cool. Where you get to play with 2 Zeldas and a Jane. But not just that, I mean, you got these other passwords. And these are like passwords where you can pretty much type in anything. And if you don't get it, just change the letter to something else, and eventually it'll be a password. Oh, you thought I was done. I started off with zeros. See what would happen if I just typed in 000 and then off with an L. Turn out to where you got the clip in school to play. You got fast and slow, whichever ball you play. Then I started noticing there was a pattern to where that's one M, where instead of the top saying OL, it goes to 1M, 2N, 3P, and, as you can read it on, and there's an actual pattern to it, but you have to actually look at the password screen to see it, to see what I'm talking about. It's hard to explain. But these are all different passwords. When you put these 3 letters in place of the last 3 letters of a bunch of zeros. If you just put 000 on everything, and you just put these, at the last 3 letters of the zeros, and their passwords. So I figured show these password tricks. I think that's all I did so far yet. Yeah, and I basically did all of these codes within probably a day or two. Like I did like 60 codes in one day. That's like if you wanna if you wanna view credits. I mean you can look it up online. These are like things you can do, like button codes, but they don't not really nothing. But Josh's Secret is the only player who can knock down players trying to tag him out. So remember Josh. So, but yeah, wouldn't that be kind of cool to play with 2 Janes and 1 Nancy? Those are female players. All you gotta do is type in a bunch of Z's. And at the end, 123V. And it can also be 1234J to do that same password. So, yeah, just kind of wanted to give y'all an idea. This is last game versus Amazon Slow. And basically, it's, the password start with the YZ. all them letters, MNPQR. If you look at the password thing, you'll see that, you're just pressing the letters in order on the screen. Ain't much of the show. But if you change the last three letters from ZYB to the last two letters to ZW, or the last four letters to 1ZZG, that's a 1, you can play the last game versus Amazon's on slow. So that's what those codes are for. And like this code down here is for 6 glitch players. Like one of the players will actually run the bases within a split second. And as you can tell, it's a pretty simple, easy code because you're starting with the big capital letters and you're just going across, counting them down on the password screen. And then you start at the very bottom and start off with the lowercase letters and do the numbers. You end with 7, but then the last letter is a Z. And you end up with 6 glitches, which means you get 6 glitch players. So I hope that a lot of these passwords help people, because I've been told that there's no way that you can play with female players, and that you can't play with the Amazon girl team when you can, because when I was a kid and I've had this game, I played around changing letters on passwords, and I actually found a code where you can actually pick your own team and pick the girls you wanted to play on the team. I just haven't come across that code yet. So if y'all can make out some of these codes, that's good, but some of these codes are pretty easy, like 6 glitches here, a bunch of capital G's is on the next part, a bunch of capital R's ends with a capital L, Z, and you get 6 glitches, So hopefully this helps you on the game, just to play around, or, maybe help you out to win or something. But yeah, the game's called Dusty's All-Star Softball, and it's for NES. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I wish y'all luck. And if y'all have any passwords that nobody's posted online anywhere, please put them in the comments. Alright, thank you.